Hello everybody. Today we're going to be flying the Cohen Sims 206B Bell Jetranger. These have been out for a while, and I just picked these up. It comes with a whole lot of liveries. I've forgotten how many there are, but some really cool paint schemes. But I'm going to fly this one today and talk to you about this one versus the Bell 407. So let's go ahead and take her up, and we'll see how she performs. Right off the bat, I'll tell you, pretty sensitive. The visual on it's good. I love the dashboard. I love the view out the window. But it's pretty sensitive. So we'll fly up the river here in London and head toward London City Airport, and we'll land in there if I can make it. But on this particular helicopter, you don't want to take your hands off the control, not even slightly. For example, if you switch outside and back inside, you can get off whack pretty quick. So you have to really hold the attitude of which you've got when you switch views like that. It turns good, it turns pretty nice. The power collective on it is, I've got some presets dialed in, so that seems to work pretty good. If you pull in a lot of power, it gets a little funky on you. And then reducing power, quite a bit of pitch change right away. So have to be prepared for that. Radar altimeter's singing to me. Love the cars going across the water. Only in London. Flying around in London is pretty cool, except sometimes it kind of gives you the appearance of Gothic City, you know. I don't know, kind of rough around the edges looking on the architecture. But the boats in the water and the long boats and the yachts and the tugs, they're depicted pretty good. Looks pretty good. I like it. London's a busy scenery area, that's for sure. So as far as cruising goes, it feels pretty good. You just have to be very light on the controls, more so than the 407. The 407 is a lot more stable, but still flies like a real helicopter. I've got quite a few hours in a 206 Bravo and Charlie models. Some of those out there will know what I'm talking about. All right, I'll get up a little higher. And we got clear skies dialed in today, no clouds, but still got that hazy look to it, which is, I would say, is pretty natural, I would say. The speed I'm getting from the collective seems about right. The rudder action torque needed on the rudders is pretty good, and you got to work it. You can't just fly this thing around with a stick with your cycling. I mean, you could, but you'd be all over the place. So you got to dial in a little torque on the rudders. Alright, we're going to cut the corner here, climb up a little bit. I got a plane taking off, I think, or did he just land? I think he just landed. Landed on 27. So we'll go around downwind here. To London City. Sometimes I come in here and there's planes lined up from one end to the other. And then other times I come in here and there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, I don't see any traffic coming in, so I'm going to bring her across, put some power down a little bit. Yeah, a lot of power changes really move the nose around. Really got to hold it in. And I don't think there's much wind to talk about here. Whoa. And she really dropped out on me there. Let me slow her down here just a little bit. About got her to a hover there. Let's slide on down this way. Yeah, you can see the pitch issues with this particular helicopter. Now, I'm using Thrustmaster, stick and throttle, separate throttle, and the collective movements are, yeah, they're pretty sensitive. And the cyclic's not bad. Rudder's not bad. There's a left rudder turn. Just got to be very gentle with it. See how she lands here. Not bad. Not bad. So all in all, it's not a bad helicopter. I really like the looks of this thing, how you can see through the cages on the engine deck, and you can see the burnt marks, heat marks off the exhaust tubes, which is pretty common. You would see that normally. And, you know, just the general look of the helicopter really doesn't look bad at all. And the other thing nice about it, it does have a lot of features as far as taking doors off, putting them on. You can add floats and different devices to the helicopter, such as spotlights, cameras. There's quite a bit you can mess with on this helicopter, which gives you a little bit more immersion, I guess, than the 407. The 407 is kind of generic as far as, you know, you can't open doors, you can't add anything, you can't take anything away. I like the fact that you can add passengers in here, or you can take them out. I don't have anything added to this one right now, but a cable cutter, line cutter, which is right here. And we got some floats down on the skid, which is pretty cool to have. All in all, it's not a bad helicopter. It's just a little sensitive. She pulls up off the deck pretty nice. Kind of typical of a 206. Kind of put that J movement in on your stick when you're pulling up, taking off. And then coming down is just really easy on the power control. Now the 407 will thump on you pretty good if you're not careful. I mean, you can be an inch off the ground, and if you reduce collective a little too much, she'll definitely give you that thumping sound to it. Let me try something here. I'm going to pull her up. Right about here, let her drop. So it's not quite as loud. There's still a thump, but it's not like you're landing on a bunch of drums, steel drums. And then let me try a hover here at altitude. Alright, so we'll start holding her off here. Make some really small inputs for power. And the funny thing is, this one is just a hair off my preset. So there's my preset, and it's not holding it, I'm dropping. If I go a little too beyond that preset, I'll start going up. So it's not right on it. Whereas the 407, when I put it on that preset right here, she locks, pretty well locks into place. So it depends on, there's a lot of variance to wind. which way are you heading. Alright, so we're going to do a left pedal turn. And a right pedal turn. And we'll do some backward plate. Pretty good. That's pretty stable. And then transition to forward, which you typically get that little bit of rise. So okay, I just wanted to show off this helicopter. I like it. It's not bad. I like the fact that there's so many variants or liveries, a whole bunch of liveries, and it's just gonna take a little bit of time to get used to the controls, but yeah, and they're on sale, so you really can't beat it. The price that you're paying for all the liveries, pretty good. So okay, well, we'll end it there. I hope you enjoyed that. I'll talk to you all later.